In today's video, I have all new Dollar Tree DIYs for your bathroom. Whenever I'm planning a Dollar Tree bathroom DIY, I love to look on high-end sites for inspiration. And when I was searching on Anthropologie's website, I came across this soap container. It had a gold top and a speckled finish. I absolutely loved it, and this is going to be my inspiration for today's video. I want to start by creating a set of bathroom items that are going to set out on my vanity. So I picked up a soap container, a soap dish, and a toothbrush holder. I started by removing the tags to the soap containers. Next, I'm going to spray paint all of these pieces with the color Sand Dollar. I'm gonna do one coat on the back and then do another coat on the other side. Now you wanna make sure that it's completely covered with your Sand Dollar color. After that, I wanted to add in a speckled finish. So to do that, I'm going to use two stone spray paints. One is a white and the other one is more of like those brown and tan colors. What I love about these speckled finishes is that you can add as little or as much as you want. I decided to add quite a bit, so I went in pretty heavy with the brown color, but if you ever feel like it's too much, you can always tone it down by adding a little bit more of the white. Now to finish off the soap container, I wanted to add some gold rub and buff. So just to the top of my soap container, I'm going to add gold rub and buff. Now for my soap dish, I wanted that to be elevated. So I found this wood riser at the thrift store. It was only 50 cents, and I'm going to attach my soap container to this wood riser with E6000. And here's how all three of these pieces turned out. Another item I love to make from Dollar Tree is tiered trays, and they're fairly easy to do. I'm gonna do a different twist, one I haven't done before, but for this tiered tray, you're gonna need a dinner plate, a salad plate, two vases, and you're also going to need a smaller mirror. Now this mirror I picked up at Walmart. You can find similar small mirrors at Dollar Tree. So I wanted to add the base of this mirror into one of my vases. So I mixed up some Quikrete and water, and the Quikrete I wanted it to be fairly runny so that I could put it into my vase without getting it on the outside. So I poured the Quikrete in till it was about, maybe like a half of an inch from the top. Next, I'm going to tap my vase on my table to get any air bubbles out. Then on my mirror, there's a piece that kind of hangs down because this is a foldable mirror. I'm gonna take that longer piece and set it directly into my Quikrete. I want this to set up so it's in the middle. So what I did was get some painter's tape and wrap that around this mirror to hold it in place while it dried overnight. Next, I formed my tier tray. So I started with the dinner plate on the bottom. Then I added a little bit of E6000 and placed the vase on next. I'll put E6000 on the top of that vase, put on the salad plate, and then I'll add a little bit of E6000 to the middle and place on my vase with the mirror. Once your vase has a chance to dry, you just take off the painter's tape. And this is great to set out in your bathroom for your jewelry or just odds and ends that you have. Have you entered my summer giveaway over at Liz Fenwick Deals Instagram and Facebook page? I'm giving away all of these items, including my favorite pool bag. If you want to enter, I'll put the links below in the description box, and all you have to do is follow me over at Liz Fenwick Deals Instagram or Liz Fenwick Deals Facebook page. Have you seen these foam pieces at Dollar Tree? I used them in another DIY where I added Quikrete to the outside to create this really cool vase. Well, I wanted to try to use them again. Since they're so lightweight, let's try using them as wall art in my bathroom. So I marked where the middle point was on the foam pieces. Then using my saw, I cut through the middle of the foam piece. Now I was only able to cut about halfway, then I turned it on the side and finished cutting both edges. I'm gonna do this with 3 foam pieces. I'm I'm going to spray paint the foam pieces with the color Sand Dollar, starting on the back side and then going to the other side. Now with foam, you're really going to have to use quite a bit of spray paint because that foam's gonna immediately suck up that spray paint. But you just wanna cover them until you can't see any blue. I also wanted to add in those speckled spray paints that I used earlier. So I used both of them and I felt like I used a little bit too much browns, and I did come back in and add a little bit more white. You can attach these to your wall using command strips. And Dollar Tree has so many wonderful florals out right now, so I'm gonna place some of the florals in the center of these foam pieces. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Comment the word of the day, which is Dollar Tree. Let me show you a really cool organizing hack. Pick up a few of these clear acrylic organizers the next time you're at Dollar Tree. For this hack, we're just going to use the outer portion of this clear container. So remove all of the labels and take out the drawers. Next, I'm going to line the inside with some paper that I bought off of Amazon. I measured how wide I wanted the paper to be with a pencil and then cut it out and placed it into my drawer. I used the same paper as a template to do the other two containers. I'll cut those out and place them into the drawer. To hold them in place, I'll add E6000 to the four corners of all the paper. Add command strips to the back, and you can hang these onto your wall or your shelf for additional storage in your bathroom. These jars are some of my favorite to use from Dollar Tree in bathroom DIYs. You can really customize them to your bathroom. For this bathroom makeover, I wanted to continue on with that gold theme, so I'm going to spray the lids a gold color. I sprayed the underside as well as the top. The last time I was shopping at Dollar Tree, I came across these really pretty blue knobs, but they did have silver hardware. So I wanted to make them fit more with my gold theme. So using some gold rub and buff, I'm going to brush that onto the top area where there's a little silver piece. And then I'm also going to put it on the bottom area where there's like a big silver piece. Now to add the knobs to my gold lids, I drilled a hole directly in the center of the lids. Next, I will place the knob in the middle of the lid, and then using the washers that came with it, I'll just add those to the back. You can fill these jars up with bath salts or any items you'd like to store in your bathroom. Dollar Tree currently has out this wood frame. I started by removing the backing piece because I wanted to make this into a tray. Next, I needed to do something where the picture area was, so I went in my craft room and looked around for different items. I have these faux leather pieces off of Amazon. I will link them for you down below, but I'm gonna be using the tan colored piece. So using that little piece of paper that comes in your frame, I'm going to trace around my faux leather and cut it out and then put it back into my frame. This is going to give me a good solid base for the top of my tray. Now, what am I going to use as the pedestal part of my tray? When I was looking around at Dollar Tree, they had these scalloped bowls, which are so popular right now, that scallop theme. So I'm gonna be using one of these as the base. I spray painted them a gold color on the bottom and on the top. Once that was dry, I added E6000 to the top of the bowl and placed the tray on top. A hack you can try is using magnetic strips in your bathroom. It's great for organizing and keeping bobby pins out of your drawer. For this next DIY, you're gonna need a charger plate, a dinner plate, and a salad plate. I needed to make them all the same color, so I'm gonna start by spray painting them with that same gold color that we've been using on the back and the front. I wanted to give these plates a little bit of dimension, so I added 2 different colors of Rub and Buff to the exterior of the plate. Now, the smallest plate, I did add a lot of Rub and Buff to the top of that plate because that plate you're gonna see more than my other plates. Next, I'm going to stack all the plates up and attach them with E6000. I wanted a little bit more dimension around the edges, so I added a brown paint color to make it stand out. Once this is dry, you can add on your favorite plant. When I was shopping at the thrift store, I came across this really interesting item. Now, I think that it's intended for putting toilet paper in. I don't know, let me know down in the comments what you think, if you think that's correct. But I picked it up for just $4.50. Now, the color didn't really match my color scheme. It was more of a rose gold color. So to make it match with the color scheme I was going for in this bathroom, I added a little bit of Rub and Buff to the handles. I really loved the way the base of it looked, but all I did was use my foam brush to add on some Rub and Buff. And then I placed it in my bathroom with toilet paper. One of my favorite containers they have at Dollar Tree are these small little acrylic containers with the lids. Now this year they have them with the silver metallic lids, and that doesn't really fit in with my color scheme. And a lot of times when you get them, the lids are scratched up, so you're gonna have to paint them anyways. So I went ahead and got 3 of them, and then I painted them with that same gold metallic color that we've been using. Now these little containers are great for Q-tips, cotton balls, those small items that you like to sit out in your bathroom. Let me know down in the comments which of these DIYs was your favorite. I love knowing your opinion. And make sure you subscribe because I want to see you back here, and I'll see you in our next one. Bye.